And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 30. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Off the play fake to Jones. Here's Rodgers. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Man coverage is certainly a staple of their defense. It's built for plays like that, forcing that incompletion.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Rodgers tapping this forward on the jet sweep. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 11 yards and a Green Bay Packer 1st down. Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. And he's got it across midfield and into Bear territory. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber who runs like this early because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
2nd down, another shot for Jones. Well, they nearly sprung him that time as he takes this all the way down to the 37. Give him 10 there, good enough for a Packer 1st down. They'll go again to Jones. And some space here. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. 49 yards rushing for him here. What a start to the ball game. It's 1st and goal. Rodgers now to throw. That is caught by Cobb. And it's a Packer touchdown. A 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Packers will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight. On is Mason Crosby for the point after. And it's good to make it 7-0 Packers. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback. Fields and the Bears now with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Here's Fields. This one swung out to Montgomery. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. We'll see what kind of mindset they have here offensively after giving up the touchdown on the opening drive.
And based on our time with them, prior to this game, I feel like they've got a good mindset going in. In fact, the discussion that we had with the coaching staff was, we may give up some points in this game, so offense has to be ready each and every time to either equal or try and get us ahead and try and keep us ahead. This is their chance to respond to that first touchdown given up.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. Now Fields. All right, rifles one, and it's going to be intercepted. And into the end zone. It's a pick 6 and a Packer touchdown. CD, what a sensational start for this defense. Instead of just forcing the 3 and out, which they were about to do, they pick it off and take it in for the score.
Yeah, I mean, they didn't just settle for the standard good way to start a game. They started in dramatic fashion. Take it away, score points, and guess what? They'll be flying to go back out there on defense again after that play.
Crosby with the extra point, and that'll make the score 14-0. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And no thought to the 25. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. They've been outplayed early, no question. Down 14-0 already as they come up 1st and 10. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Tackle made by Devondre Campbell. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
Nowhere for Fields to turn, and down he goes. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. Not the start to this one that any quarterback would want or envision. Remember, he had the pick six, and here he ends up on his backside.
Yeah, and you have to wonder to yourself, okay, after throwing the pick six, did he get too careful with the football and not deliver downfield and take that sack? They've got to make sure that he's really into this game.
14 yards is the pickup there, but it'll still lead to a 4th down. They snap it to Fields. This is Chase Claypool on the receiving end. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a 1st down.
Well, it all came together on that one, didn't it?
Big time throw on 4th.
Now that had to feel good, didn't it? Taking that type of a gamble there and making it pay off. What a throw.
And tough as a receiver because no matter how perfect the pass, you know it's 4th down and you got to convert.
A little bit of extra pressure, but he overcame it.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit. So a little bit of a stiffer challenge now. 1st and 15 following the delay of game. From the gun, here's Fields. There's Mooney with another catch. And they move this all the way down to the 9. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Fields. This is Montgomery with a grab over the middle. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. That's good for a gain of 6, 2nd and goal.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Evans, he is going nowhere in a hurry as he is going to lose yardage here in a big way. Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal. Play action. It's Fields. Open man. He finds Kmet. Touchdown, Chicago. It's a 6-yard touchdown pass. And the Bears have cut it back within a score. Santos with the extra point. And that'll make our score 14-7. Touchdown here, Santos to kick this one away. Nixon elects not to return it, and this comes out to the 25. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. A lot of time for this unit to game plan on the sideline after that drive that they watched the other side just score. But remember, last time they were out, they scored as well. We'll see if they can seize that momentum right back.
And they have had a lot of time to cool off from reaching the end zone the last time. So have they been able to keep themselves mentally sharp and into this game, even though they haven't been on the field? And you and I both know, one big play, though, gets them right back up to that level.
And he'll be brought down right around the 37. 58 yards rushing for him now, and he's only carried the ball 4 times.
I'm not sure how much more evidence they need, partner, than to understand that if they don't start to slow him down, it's going to be a long afternoon here at the stadium because he is just shredding them at this point. And let's face it, coming into the game, they knew he would be the focal point of their attack. This is going to take an 11-man unit on the defensive side to start making plays.
So into Bear territory now. This is 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. Rodgers with a give. It's Aaron Jones. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the 2nd quarter. 14-7. 6 yards left on 2nd down. Again, it's Jones. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39.
He's definitely tough to get down. We just saw it right there. But how about what we did see? Pursuit, wrap up, and then the big finish with the tackle.
Rodgers going to try and throw on 3rd down. And that is incomplete.
I feel like my momentum might be changing jerseys right now. What this guy done? They scored a touchdown last drive. Now here's a 3 and out. Maybe momentum's getting ready to creep to the other sideline.
That's running out of steam, and it won't get there. He left it just short, no good, and this will remain a 1-touchdown game.
And anytime you see a kicker trot out to try one for 56 yards, you know everything's got to come off perfectly for it to have a chance. If the laces aren't quite right, if he doesn't hit the fat part of the ball just right, it's unlikely to go through. And that one winds up no good.
And down he goes at the 45 after a pickup of 9. Throwing again on 2nd down. Fields throws the out route and finds Claypool. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down.
A little football 101 there. You just see the receiver trying to run down the defender, meaning he goes right at him and really trying to move him a little bit towards the center of the field so he can put his foot in it.
Oh, what a juke into space. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. First down, here's the run to Montgomery. And he is going to lose yardage here. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. So a nightmare start to the drive as they're already staring at 2nd and long. He'll get this underneath to Montgomery, and he'll be brought down at the 27. We're backed up here. Tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first. That is caught at the 7. Now a timeout. 7 seconds left in the first half.
A very important 3rd down conversion right there because when you're trailing and find yourself this deep in enemy territory, the kicker's not even part of your thought process. You got to make it pay off with 6. Nice connection right there to set up 1st and goal.
Now it's Fields. Yeah, he's got Mooney in the end zone. Touchdown, Chicago. Darnell Mooney in the final seconds of the first half. And the Bears have a chance to tie the game here in the final seconds of the half. Santos able to tack on the extra point. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. Nixon now from his end zone. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. 1 second, all that remains. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. Man, I just love being in this stadium. So much history, tradition, so many great teams and games, and we're seeing a pretty good one right now, hotly contested in the third quarter. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards. Now a give running left with Montgomery. He'll get this to about the 38.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Read option. Here's Montgomery. They find some open field here. And he will take this all the way down to the Packers' 31-yard line. All told, it's an even 30 and a first down.
Well, we saw David Montgomery lead the nation a few years back in broken tackles when he was at Iowa State, and he's proven to be difficult to bring down in the NFL as well.
Completion here to Claypool. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. A good pickup there at 21 yards. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. They'll go option to the short side. A full 5-yard loss that time. It's going to make second down pretty tough.
Pretty good job there defensively of stringing that one out.
Yeah, you've got a quarterback who's waiting and waiting for something to develop, and it just never materialized. And down he went behind the line of scrimmage.
On 2nd and 15 now. Fields. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. Give him 7 there on the tuck and run, and they're in better shape now for 3rd.
Partner just a second earlier, and they might have had him because they certainly thought they were going to close in and drop him behind the line of scrimmage, but he had just enough time to dodge the pressure, and he ends up getting yardage before being stopped.
And he will not be able to get the first as he can get this only down to the 5. Here we go on 4th down. Fields. Touchdown, Bears. Chase Claypool. A 5-yard touchdown. And the Bears have taken the lead as they go right down the field and score on the opening drive of the second half. Santos with the extra point. And the lead is now 21-14. Touchdown here, Santos to kick this one away.
Nixon elects not to return it, and this comes out to the 25. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And Charles, you and I said in intermission, feels like we're set up for a good second half. Well, the other side scored, and now it's up to them to answer. How do they respond here with their first drive of the second half?
Well, bottom line is they just saw the ball go in the end zone against their defense, and they saw what good offense looks like. They believe they've got a good offense as well. Run the best plays you've got to the top performers you have, and try and move that ball down the field for an answering score.
Rodgers tapping this forward on the jet sweep. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. 86 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Running right, Jones. He takes this for about 6 down inside the 40.
They've created a nice sustained drive off of plays like that. A nice strong run there that keeps them advancing the ball.
Now a play fake. Rodgers. This one swung out here to Jones. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the third quarter of action. 3 quarters in the books. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. Rodgers going to give this one to Dillon. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down.
Well, praise has to go to the guys on the offensive line because they've had a very nice, productive day running the football. How about that poor defensive line? They've been knocked around the entire game, and while they slowed them down on that run, can they continue to do so? Because they haven't had much success throughout this ball game.
And he's going to have a Packers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
I used to joke with my teammates who carried the ball a lot. When we got in these situations and they were carrying us home, I used to tell them, boy, you guys just look like Paul Bunyan, just growing stronger, bigger, tougher. And all night long, he's carried this team.
He has indeed. Everything magnified right now. A huge 3rd down conversion. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Well, that was one of the few times they've been able to contain him thus far. He's over 100 yards for the game, but he lost a bit off his total on that carry.
On 2nd and 11 now. Rodgers. That is caught by Cobb. And it's a Packer touchdown. Randall Cobb. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Packers are an extra point away from tying this game here in the 4th. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And an important one that is, as we are all tied now early in this 4th quarter. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21-all the score as the kick's away. No run back here, down to a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this 4th quarter to try to grab that lead back. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
I think we got to give it up for him right there. That's a heck of an athletic move for a big man right in the middle of the line. How about the play he makes there? Nowhere to run, and he finishes that one off for a loss.
On 2nd and 11 now. Fields. And this one's incomplete.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. To throw is Fields. And this will be caught by Mooney. And they work this well upfield across the 45. the gun. It's a give to Montgomery. And he'll wind up picking up about 4, as that is going to bring us to the 2-minute warning. Yeah, give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. Fields now to throw. That's complete to Mooney. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 33. Back to throw. Fields. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
It's easy to see when we review this that the ball needs to come out quicker, because if you don't throw it right on the break, you bring a crowd of people into the equation.
And that's why it got knocked away there. On 2nd down, Montgomery. And he'll get this down to about the 30, 31-yard line. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as the clock will stop with just 70 seconds left to go in the game.
I like it. I like the call. Still an opportunity to run the football and chew up a little more time off the clock.
And if you're thinking field goal from here, it's 48 yards. I think they'd like to get him a little help now on 3rd down and move it closer. Man open, that's Byron Pringle complete. And his bid for the first down coming up short as he's tackled at the 25. They'll bring a receiver in motion left. On 4th down, Fields. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock will stop with an even 20 seconds left to go. Now Fields. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away. I see you nodding your head up and down. That's a very heady decision at this stage of the game. Out of the pocket, nowhere to go. Just get rid of it.
That's a smart play because you're not worried about your completion percentage, and you're also not trying to force it into bad traffic as well. Throw the ball away, live to fight another down.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Fields going to hold on to it. Fields leaving it with Montgomery here on the option. And he'll keep it moving down to the 15-yard line. Now they get the timeout. It leads you to wonder, will they kick it here or risk running another play and possibly not getting down in time? We'll see. They'll run it. Here's Montgomery. And he'll be tackled about 2 yards shy of the line to gain. A 1-yard pickup leads to 4th down. So here's Cairo Santos on the field goal try. 2 seconds on the clock. This for the win. And it is good. He splits the uprights of Egyptian. And this whole crowd is in a frenzy as their guys have pulled it out of the end. Oh, we all just got a heck of a show, partner. This was a close game for a long time. Close at half, close down the stretch. Home team finds a way to get it done. A narrow victory.
Yeah, they finished with a flourish, didn't they? Because there were times where each side looked like they were the better team out there. And the outcome is in doubt for much of this game. Every snap seemingly more important than the previous one. Great effort from the guys visiting. But in the end, how about those guys in their home stadium finding a way to win?